Title: I supported my brother for 13 years, over $500,000 in total. Then he got married and said, "My wife doesn't want you there." So I let them max out my card. Start: I froze the card while they were still signing the receipt. I imagine the moment often. The pen scratching, the server smiling, them thinking the world still bent for them. And then, declined. Not slowly, not gently. Instant. Final. I raised him without ever calling it that. When Dad left, Mom folded. I didn't. I covered school lunches, emergencies, rent gaps, car insurance. 13 years of quiet transfers and loud lies to myself. I told myself it was brotherhood. He called me legend, rock. I paid for diplomas I never got to celebrate, hospital bills I sat outside of, his first apartment deposit, his immigration paperwork, his debts. Over $500,000 spread thin over years, hidden in forgettable amounts, like a slow bleed. He never asked how I was. He just said, "Can you help?" And I always said yes. The invitation didn't come. Not to the engagement, not to meet the family, not to the wedding. I found out through a stranger's Instagram photo. White roses, ballroom lights, my brother in a fitted suit I paid for. I called him that night. He didn't hesitate. "She's not comfortable with you there." No apology, no explanation, just exclusion. 13 years reduced to uncomfortable. Something died in me, quietly, cleanly. Pain turned into clarity. I stopped being emotional. I started being accurate. I didn't confront, didn't scream, didn't threaten. I smiled, and I unlocked my wallet. They needed a bigger car. I offered to put it on my card. They wanted a honeymoon. Use my credit. Build your life. Their apartment needed furniture, new appliances, interior decor, luxury. I increased the limit myself, $150,000. I didn't touch it. I just watched. I saved screenshots, itemized statements, locations, dates. I created a timeline, their habits, their favorite places, their peak spending hours. I called my lawyer, set everything up quietly. Not revenge, documentation. They maxed the card in 10 days. Luxury mattress, designer couch, 70-inch television, fine dining every night. The last charge was a bottle of champagne, overpriced, imported, celebratory. That's when I froze it. No warning, just silence. Then the notifications started. Missed calls, texts, voice messages, all caps, emergency, please. I let them panic for 48 hours. Then, step 2. I sent the bank my documentation, triggered a fraud investigation. Not accusations, just concern. I think my card was abused. Step 3. I pulled every financial agreement I'd funded. Loans, cosigns, guarantees. Exited them all legally, cleanly, no drama, just void. They came to my door. I watched them through the camera. He looked smaller. She looked scared. I opened the door slowly. He didn't yell, didn't posture, just desperate. "You didn't answer." I looked past him, at her. She couldn't meet my eyes. I said one line. My wife wasn't comfortable anymore. You could feel the air collapse. He finally understood. And that was the best part. The car got taken back. The furniture returned. The apartment notices started coming in. The bank called them. The credit score vanished. He called me every night. I never answered. She started hating him. I knew because he told me. He says, "You ruined us." I didn't respond. I didn't have to. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't threaten them. I didn't expose them publicly. I didn't need to. I just removed the oxygen, silently, cleanly, surgically. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel angry. I feel balanced. I supported my brother when he had nothing, and when he thought he had everything, I took back the lie he lived on. People think revenge is loud. It usually isn't. It's paperwork, timing, and patience. He told me his wife didn't want me in their life, so I stepped out, and I took my money with me.